What's up, guys? Now it's time for your scripture explanation. For your first scripture challenge that I gave you, it was Philippians 4:13. And this is a verse, again, that you guys know, you guys have heard. You guys probably have a t-shirt that has it on it. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. But guys, what does that verse really mean? Does it mean right now that I can go on the top of this building and I can say, hey, I can jump off this building and be just fine because Christ is going to give me the strength to do it? Now, don't get me wrong. If God wanted to, he definitely could keep you safe from jumping off that building. But that's not what this is talking about. In this context, all right, Paul is talking about suffering. Paul is talking about going through trials in life. And if you read right before that, it says, I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. So Paul is saying that, hey, this is how I can face the trials of this life. This is how I can face, crazy things happening in this world, like maybe, like a coronavirus type situation. That I know that I can go through this. I know that I'm going to make it through this because Christ is making me content. Christ gives me the strength to push on even when things are tough. So guys, don't take things out of context. Read around the verses, read through the verses, use that SOAP acronym. All right, read the scripture, read around the scripture, reread the scripture, then observe what's in that scripture. What is it trying to tell you? Who is it trying to tell you about? When was it spoken? All right, and then SOA, how is this applicable? I have such a hard time with that word. How can I apply this to my life? All right, how can I apply this to my life? And then lastly, pray about it. I'll be getting back with you later on today with your second scriptural challenge and the answer to that question. So stay tuned.